Oh,
Yeah, we just spent a weekend together.
we did.
Oh, let me see here. Something just froze up. Whoop. Are we there? There we are. Hello, everybody. Okay, yeah, we
Technology.
just spent a weekend together and we're going to talk about that.
Yep,
So, we're going to talk about our certification program because we just had an awesome certification program.
really did, didn't
And
we?
good
It's
morning, Kai. Kai's with us. She was with our certification program too, even with little Maisie. We
yes.
had little Maisie there just either smiling, burping, or farting, whatever it was they do when
Doing
they
her
look.
baby thing.
So we had a great time, and we wanted to show you our certification people. There was our class right there. We had Eric. He's up there in the top left, and he was from Tucson. We have Nicole. She's from Pennsylvania, and she's down on the left there. And down on the bottom is Crystal from Iowa, I think it was. She's from
Iowa,
Iowa.
yeah.
She's a massage therapist, as is Eric. And then we had over there on the far right, we had Eileen and Kai. They are our instructors here for our virtual trainings, along with Bev and myself. We're in the middle. You can figure out who's who.
Line up the pictures. Let's see. That's
And we'll send this out to you, and then you can have a little contest if you can remember all those people. It was a great class. 2 days, intense, from 9
yeah.
until 4:30, and we just sort of wanted to share with you why we even do these programs. And I'll have to say, to me, it really started out back 32 years ago at our first CP class, and one of the old timers who took that first class said in that class said, I have never, and he's been involved in a lot of revolutions in his life, but he'd never seen one that was as powerful as what was happening in that room, that certification program. And I thought, oh my gosh,
There it
there it
is.
is. There it is. And 32 years later, we're still in the revolution. This will
We
probably get
are.
tagged here and we'll be in a
Oh,
lot of trouble. But
it's love. It's love
Yes, the
revolution. Come on.
revolution of love, and
Yeah.
really that's what we talk about on this in these classes. That in these, and we have 12 classes, and then we have 12 breakout sessions in these 2 days, and it's on a step towards certification. Then we have people do hands-on practice so that by the time they're fully certified, they actually know how to describe and teach where the biotouch points are. They become what we call ambassadors for biotouch.
So that can I ask you a question? Because sometimes once you take the practitioner training, you've got the whole technique. The foundation says you're ready to go out and just you now have the tool called BioTouch, the gift called BioTouch. You can start using it in your life, wherever with whoever. And but I want to ask you, why did the foundation take it a step further? What was your mind thought about, people need to have the opportunity to get certified as a biotouch practitioner? What prompted you to go that next step?
Good question.
Because I want to know, because I had to go through it. And now I'm an instructor.
Well,
Why?
I think, and we'll talk more about this, when you become what we're calling an ambassador now, we wanted consistency in the presentation. There's so many healing techniques out there. And when you ask someone in some of these other modalities, what is this particular modality, you'll get different answers from different practitioners that have the same title.
Yeah.
And the goal was, as we get BioTouch out there to the global community, which we'll share with you where we have certified practitioners, we really wanted to have a consistency so that when people said they were doing BioTouch healing, this is what you get. And we sort of were told that too by some marketing people way in the beginning,
Okay.
that people feel comfortable having Big Macs only because they know wherever they go, even in a foreign country, they're going to get the same thing. And
Right.
that's comforting to people. And I think healing work is the same way. And so that's what we're trying to teach in these classes is the essence of our program, which is what, Bev?
Oh, yeah, it is, the integrity. So that reminds me of another word that we always use in with healing and with everything else, and is consistency.
Right.
And that's the one thing about this certification that I realized, and we were talking about this, that every one of those classes with those different topics is, two things: how those things relate to biotouch because they're part of a practitioner's experience, but also that the foundation itself is adamant. The board of directors that run this foundation set all the policies and all of the rules for everybody who steps in to be an ambassador. I think that's really a good thing you said about the Big Mac. We all are on the same page. We're all holding the same vision of what BioTouch is. We don't have to guess at it. We tell them this is what it is. And, like I've often thought, in this amazing time of what, let's call it an awareness that's happening for humanity on all these different levels and aspects of our experiences, we have to hold some kind of a point for people.
Right.
That it's called integrity. That's what this foundation is here to do. And as we know, that encouragement of self-awareness.
Yeah.
So I was reminded yesterday of how on point we are when we do these practitioner certification classes. It's always the same. It never varies. It's awesome. Never has. All of our trainings always the same for 32 years.
Right. And it always goes back to, the foundation was truly set up for people to grow in self awareness.
Right?
Just a moment here. We have from Istanbul, Denise, and she's actually going to be certified, I think, tomorrow.
We're going to
Part
do,
of the, we're doing a point
yes.
check with her, so it's easy to even do this on a global scale.
Yep.
And I think the key, no matter where you are in the world, as you were saying, the self awareness. We keep bringing every class back to we're not trying to fix people.
Nope.
We're not healers. We're not trying to make you change this or that about your life. We're really trying to honor that which is within each of us. And we
Yep.
go over that in every single class. The healing happens within the person I'm working with. I can't change them. I can't really help them. I can help myself in that session, but their healing is going to happen to them and they're going to come to their self-awareness and
Right.
figure out what they need to improve their life.
So that's, and one of the classes that deals with that a little bit, my own self-awareness is, wow, what a powerful opportunity as a practitioner, because we always say, oh, this is about when we're giving these classes, like, this is for your own self-awareness. Okay, this is not about, and one of those classes is about that, and it offers me personally, when I am doing biotouch with another person, it offers me so many opportunities to honor that person's own power to come into their own self-awareness without me telling them what they need to do, how they need to do it, offering nothing. I have never been able in a relationship with another person to just be there, be present, honoring. That's what BioTouch, one of the gifts that it offers
Right.
each one of us, is to truly experience a relationship, because it is about equality.
And that's a big part of our mission statement and vision, bringing back that sense of equality, creating a chain that's going to go on indefinitely. And these folks that take the time and energy to become certified are helping create that chain, such
Yep.
as we have Fatos on with us this morning, too, also from Istanbul. you
Yeah,
know, and the chain is getting bigger and bigger. This when this old timer talked about a revolution, that this is the greatest revolution he'd ever seen because it was based on love. The revolution is it's taken off, you
it
know,
is.
and we've designed these classes to keep reminding us where healing takes place and how biotouch is just a means to help what's the word, trigger the healing
Mm.
process, you know.
Yeah,
And it's simple to do, you know. At the end of the class we always ask people, wrap it up, right? What did you learn from this? And Eric had the greatest one. A 27-year-old massage therapist trying to figure out what he's doing with his life, and he just
right.
said, he said, basically what I learned is biotouch. Anytime, anywhere, for anything.
Perfect. I know. That was
That
great.
that was great, you
That
know.
was great. Yeah.
And so we what we do is we have a dialogue too. So we have a particular question like what is counseling or what is the paranormal, and not necessarily about how we do that, but in the healing world we come across those things all the time:
Yeah.
paranormal, counseling, crisis and healing. That's a big word.
Right.
And we have everybody talk about what they think about those particular subjects.
Mhm.
And sometimes there's agreement, sometimes there's disagreement. It doesn't matter. What
Yep.
it shows is it doesn't matter what our opinion is about things or life or politics
Yeah,
or
that's not the
society.
purpose.
Right. When you get in and you do those points, all of that melts away. You know, if
Breaks
it
down all
really,
the barriers.
yeah, the barriers, if it really is a revolution of love,
Yeah.
then it breaks down whatever side you think you're on, you know, and that's fine. Play whatever side we want, and we're trying to just get biotouch into the families for the massage therapists in these different countries, and we have fun doing these classes.
Yeah.
We have fun, as
Definitely.
you can see here. Everybody's actually smiling. You know, 2 full days and people are still smiling. We must have done something right.
Well, you can't argue with the gift of biotouch. Why wouldn't you smile? It's beauty. It's love. It's connectedness. It's awesome.
So again, we do these certification programs to maintain the integrity. That manual that we have, that holds the integrity. I had an old timer once say to me, he said, "You know, Paul, you lose the points, you're going to lose your purpose and mission."
Yep.
Yeah, and it sits in those points. You know, we don't have to teach you about self-awareness. We don't
Right.
have to teach you about your spiritual, philosophical, emotional well-being. We
Not
just
interested.
Yeah, we just teach the points. And
Right.
what I know after 32 some odd years, giving people the points, the biotech opens it up.
Yep.
And we know and we trust that people will find their own path, and they can trust themselves. That's a big one.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yes.
And we say that especially in the certification, what it does is it opens them up to a deeper, because we practice sets of conditions, and in this class you get to become more confident in how you are practicing biotouch. It offers you more opportunity to touch for people in pain and stress and suffering, and there's a sense of trusting yourself.
Yeah.
I've been on that journey. That's part of my self-awareness as a certified practitioner. Oh my gosh, you take and I always say the whole system, you go right to those points. That's the first thing you do. But then biotouch lets us expand that confidence and self-awareness, and the potential to grow.
Right. It's like we say, it's an art form.
Yeah, no, that's what you said.
Well, if I said it, it's a
that
we.
that just popped out of your mouth. I love that. That was
So,
hey.
yeah.
So can before I know we're running out of time, but I really want you to share with everybody our global network
Hey,
of
I just
certified
have the list
practitioners.
sitting right
Oh, there
here.
you go.
We have CPs in the Czech Republic, Austria, Germany, Mexico, UAE, Turkey, Singapore, Switzerland, Canada. We have them in the USA, in Arizona, Colorado, Connecticut, Texas, Illinois, Indiana, Oregon, Wyoming, and New Mexico. Let's come into your community. Let's come
We
into
are
your
growing.
community. We are growing. Let's come into your community and be part of your life. So sign up for our practitioner training. Our next one is happening this Saturday, April 17th. And that's just a 1 day training. And from there, our next certification program is not until November, or you can do individual. We have somebody
Have
from
a home
Canada
study.
just finishing up
Yep.
with Bev, and she's done her individual training with her. We also have another workshop coming up on arrhythmia with one of our certified practitioners and registered pharmacist, Eileen Webster.
Mhm.
And Webster, yeah, I spelled it right. So
Good
these
boy.
classes, they're fun and they're informative. And this is one of the only things we really charge for, a minimal charge, $60 for the certification program, 48 bucks for the class. So even for less than 150 bucks, you can become certified. You can become an ambassador. We give you all the branding material. We give you
Oh,
all the
yeah.
trademark materials. We give you uh, the outlines on how to teach. So you don't really have to know a lot. You just plug in what we've already set up for you. So it's all set up and ready to go. And we're looking forward to you to participate.
We
Um,
are.
Another way you
I
go ahead.
Go ahead. Huh?
No, no.
No. Uh, on that note, I just, I'm always thinking about reminding people that the International Foundation of Biomagnetics, we are a educational foundation. I think it might be a very subtle point. We're not a healing foundation.
Right. That's
We are
important.
a teaching, an educational foundation. That's on a whole nother level. We are here to teach humanity this amazing technique that changes lives. I'm going to say that it changes lives. We've seen it too many times.
So
It's true.
join us to change our life, your life, everybody's life. We run on donations pretty much. Actually, we do most of it except for some of the classes. If you can
Yep.
make a donation, help support the organization, that would be great. And this is a special week because we're celebrating my 70th birthday. And
Wow.
I
Look
put
at
a
you.
put a post on my Facebook page, Paul Bucky, and we have a matching donor for up to $1,000, which we've already reached. So we've upped the goal. So celebrate my birthday with me, make a contribution, even if it's a couple bucks. It's just fun to participate. Just
Yeah.
put a buck in and say happy birthday because it's really this is my life work, and I'm grateful that Bev has joined in to play with us, and Kai and Eileen, other instructors, and then all these certified practitioners around the world. We're grateful for you.
Right. We are. Oh
Yes,
my
we are
goodness.
grateful. We're glad that you're playing with us in
We
this.
love you.
We love you, and we love everybody to try BioTouch. It's a revolution of love. It truly is. So that was it. Another great day. And
Yep.
we're going to end with the little ditty that Eileen made for the 21-day
Oh,
challenge. It's just a
perfect.
great little thing about
It is.
how to do the greeting. And
Yep.
otherwise, we'll see you all next week.
Have a great week, everyone.